I have prevailed. Oh my. Looks like someone needs a little warming up. Sorry, did I burn everything down? Oh well.
This rock is as heavy as a dragon's hoard. It was so loud when it fell.
This isn't an ordinary stone. There's an odd symbol on it.
Oh, it's an ancient rune. These were commonly used during the heyday of the Ironheart Dominion when our ancestors ruled. Let me take a closer look. This rune looks like a number to me. If I remember correctly, this is the symbol for 1. Eldrick likes to design all kinds of mechanisms, and this stone may be the key to opening everything.
If there's 1, there might be others.
Anyway, let's take it with us. Oh, Since it's important, we'll leave it in your safe hands, Magister.
Let's spot.
The medicine's more potent, so the price.
Here. It's the Eclipsion, Eldrick! You despicable man! No wonder you were so confident about resurrecting Helthor! You had the Eclipsion this whole time!
Let's take a deep breath. It may just be a replica.
Use your eyes! I know I'm right. Helthor himself forged that weapon with the flames of a dragon. Even if it's far away, even if I don't understand magic, I can feel the power it exudes. The Eclipsion cannot be replicated. No doubt it's the real deal.
Strange. There's a dark energy around that bow. Although it's very weak, it's definitely not divine power. But dwarves cannot use any magic, let alone infuse a weapon with magical power.
Something foul has tainted the Eclipsion?
It does seem to have been tampered with.
But that's the Eclipsion! Who is that type of power? Not to mention, it's been lost for so long. I mean, this person would have to be as powerful as Helthor or the primordial dragon. You must be mistaken. Let's go take a closer look. There is no path. Maybe we can just swim over.
The surrounding waters are full of dragon egg essence. It's an extremely powerful medium for magic, and is meant as a protective barrier.
Hey, I'm magicless. What's there to be afraid of?
Although you can't sense magic, and your mind won't be affected, the magic can still affect your body. Worst case scenario is that you turn into a monster. If that happens, I get to send you to meet your ancestors.
Gee, thanks.
Do you think there might be a mechanism nearby? Let's look around and see if we can find one.
The sacred key must take its place where first it lay in time and space. I knew there was a mechanism here. All that fancy wording, and it's just telling us to put the keys on the pedestal in order.
So, the key is...
All right. Let me look for the corresponding order of the runes and find the corresponding pedestal for one.
spell was woven by a high priest, far beyond my magical skills. If only Feli were here.
Oh, the Sylvan tendrils reacting.
Is it possible that Feli's spirit is still with us? Is he trying to speak to us through the Sylvan tendril?
Magister, perhaps you can break the spell now with its help. Why don't you try one more time? I believe in you.
How could there be a dragon here? These are the Queen's chambers.
Which queen?
Queen Saralith of South Thorin, of course.
So you're telling me your queen likes to keep dragons in her chambers? She must be quite the conservationist then. Next, you'll tell me she keeps golden moles in her closet.
I'm in no mood for jokes. You must understand. The Queen's chambers are a place of great reverence, and only a few have ever been granted entry.
Right. This odd hobby of raising pet dragons must be kept a secret.
That's not the point. The halls may be lined with guards and servants. Yet if you consider it carefully, aside from the elders and a handful of nobles, none of us have ever stood in the Queen's presence. We were told that Her Majesty had fallen ill, having given herself to grant us life, and thus wished to remain undisturbed by the public. What if... It's not that Her Majesty couldn't see anyone, but that she couldn't be seen.
Wait, Indris, Helthor's beard! You're not saying what I think you're saying. Your queen... is a dragon?
But how could the Queen be a dragon? Oh no. What if the dragon eggs came from...
Did I not warn you long ago?
Why are you here? Where did you come from?
You do not belong here.
These are the Queen's chambers. No one is allowed to enter without permission.
High Priestess Valara, General Thador. It seems that you both have known about this for quite a while, but chose to hide it.
Indris, none in the Assail clan hold the right to pass judgment upon the Queen. We have placed our faith in her, as should you.
Oh, great! Here we go again. Feli's killer is back and spouting more twisted nonsense!
The foolish have squandered their chance for redemption. Thador, erase this threat before it festers. Thador, in the Queen's name, execute them. Halt! Your Majesty.
Bring them to me.
Your Majesty, Captain Indris has conspired with the dwarves and outsiders to unearth the secrets of the divine dews. What he has done threatens the sacred order of Southorin. I beg you to deliver a judgment befitting this treachery.
What say you, Indris? 2 foreign ones walk among us. This very moment may be your reckoning, for your words will seal your fate.
Your Majesty, your appearance. May I inquire what has transpired?
Indris, how dare you question Her Majesty so? Such insolence is unforgivable.
Calm your ire, Valara. Such a bold spirit is not commonly found. Indris, hear me. I am not a dragon. I am a sail. Yet thousands of years ago, Misati, the goddess of the earth and rivers, cast a curse upon us, banishing us from the dark forest. In my struggle against her curse, I sought the strength of dragons. And through the years, I have transformed into this. Yes, she denied us the river's embrace and the warmth of the light. It was once our home. Yet due to a single misstep, all our efforts were undone by Misati, and she cast us out.
Our ancestors were not driven from their homeland by the Hypogeans, but rather cast out by a god? You're telling me everything we've been taught about our history. Was it all a lie?
We assail carry a curse from a goddess. I doubt our people could endure such a bitter revelation.
Another curse. If that's the case, you Assail and us dwarves are in the same boat.
Why did you lie to our people?
I spoke no falsehood. The land Misati forbade us to walk is far more dreadful than any epic could ever capture.
Ha! How dreadful could the surface be? Indris will know once he sees it for himself. Queen of the Assail, my ancestors enraged the dragons and got cursed for it. What did you do to get the goddess all riled up?
The gods are fickle. We only sought to protect our homeland. In the end, only the power of the primordial dragon could stand against Misati's curse. We had no choice in the matter at that time.
But we transform into monsters once we stop drinking the dragon egg essence. Is this not another kind of curse?
Why halt? The primordial dragon births even in slumber. Truly, it is a creature of unparalleled wonder. So long as we partake in the divine dew, none shall transform into the monsters you so dread. To us, the dragon eggs are inexhaustible, a gift from the very depths, the light of life, a blessing from Asperia.
Every gift has a price, and your body is the best proof of that. I mean, you drank dragon egg essence every day, and you still ended up looking like this.
Insolent wretch! Were it not for her devotion to protecting her people, Her Majesty would never have been subjected to this mutation. Her Majesty is bound by her duty to uphold the peace of Southorin. And thus, she consumes the divine dew in great measure to draw strength. Her altered appearance is but a testament to her unparalleled greatness. You, foolish outsiders, cannot comprehend the noble intentions of the Queen.
Please calm yourself, Valara. I trust Indris will comprehend the necessity of my choice as ruler of the Assail. Consider it, Indris. If the clan were to discover the truth, the weight of their suffering would be unbearable. You see, even a spirit as strong as yours is not untouched by the weight of such a cruel reality.
I understand. I know what I have to do, Your Majesty. Though despair may grip the hearts of many, fleeing from it will only lead us further from the path we must walk. Your people are much stronger than you think. They have the right to know the truth, and they will face it together with you.
Yeah, who knows if this curse that God has supposedly put on you is true or not? It could just be something she made up. Words aren't enough to prove it.
As you wish. I shall fulfill your request. Valara, Fedor, reveal to our guests the true horror of this curse. Open your eyes and behold the true visage of this curse, to become monsters devoid of reason, driven solely by the urge to slaughter our own kind. Or shall we explore every path, no matter the cost, to survive and reclaim our own destiny? Do you see now? This is Misati's curse. Absurd, isn't it? This pristine water, the simplest gift in all the world, is the very source of our clan's curse. It begins with unbearable pain, followed by madness, and eventually the emergence of a mindless monster. 2 millennia past, I led the fiercest of our clan from our homeland, and yet fewer than 1 in 10 reached South Orin alive. Yet fortune smiled upon us this time, and I found a dragon. Or more precisely, the slumbering form of the primordial dragon. I do not know why it rests here, but I pray it never awakens, because the power of dragons is enough to challenge even the gods. With the primordial dragon, we, the assailed, shall no longer suffer the curse of Misati. The primordial dragon's power is beyond my grasp, but I did not falter. Instead, I seized control of the magic and life force contained within the dragon eggs. After countless failures, I triumphed. The divine dew was finally brought into existence. You believe I am simply boasting of my accomplishments? No, the divine dew is the salvation I forged with my own hands. Not a gift from the gods, but from me alone. Now, the assail rises with new life. At this moment, you shall witness the power of divine grace with your own eyes. Give this one the divine dew. Let the other show you the fate of those forsaken by the divine. Indris, I ask you, what is your choice?
Don't hesitate. Accept Her Majesty's guidance and favor. Just like I did years ago.
You? Do you mean...
Yes. I too delved into the mystery of the divine dew, questioning its nature and the path Her Majesty chose to follow. The path you are walking now is a path I have walked before.
But you still chose to cover up the truth with the Queen.
Cover up? No. When I witnessed the truth of the Forbidden Land and endured the pain of the curse, I realized that the path Her Majesty chose is the only one that offers any glimmer of hope, Indris. When I look at you, I am reminded of the days when I too was impulsive and blind, believing that revealing the truth could somehow set everything right. However, in the face of this despairing truth, the Assail have no other path forward. To avoid succumbing to our tragic fate, we can only choose this path, even if it's cruel. There is no shame in survival. Ignorance is a kindness. In time, you will understand. With boundless mercy, Her Majesty forgave my past arrogance. I can only hope she grants you the same grace, Indris.
Fëanor, the past need not be revisited. Your loyalty was proven long ago.
I'm grateful for your boundless patience and understanding.
Indris, drink the divine dew and submit to my rule. Do so, and I shall grant you the power to defy fate.
Forgive me for being so blunt, Your Majesty. But I would rather face this curse than pay such a price for survival.
Your courage is commendable, but it is wasted on reckless foolishness. Who gave you this courage? Was it you there, mage from the surface?
Yes. It was Merlin who took Feli to the surface, and for some reason, Feli began to show symptoms of transformation. But with his help, Feli returned unharmed.
An outsider dares to think he can save the Assail clan on mere chance. Who's to say your actions didn't just delay his transformation? I have struggled against this curse for thousands of years, only to see more of my people succumb to its corruption. Do you truly think I have not tried other means? Every lesser approach led only to tragedy. Those who stood by my side, the Assail, who knew the truth, chose to carry this secret to their graves. It is the path we have all chosen. If you genuinely wish to aid us, then accept reality. Here, in South Thorin, survival is the only justice.
But the Sylvan tendril really works! Feli!
Enough! Did you witness the curse being undone with your own eyes?
I did not.
I saw it. I can prove it.
Indris, would you truly cast aside the way that has sustained our people for thousands of years on the words of outsiders?
Your Majesty, the people have the right to know the truth. There's still hope.
Nonsense!
Ah, I finally understand. The Divine Dew is her means of controlling South Thorin. She won't ever give it up.
Count me in.
Such a heart-breaking betrayal. It appears I must guide you once more. Judgment has been made. Fedor, take Indris away. Leave the lost child somewhere in the dark to ponder the cost of his betrayal. As for our two uninvited guests...
I'm not one of yours, so your judgments mean squat to me.
Very well. Valara, see that our dwarven friends take charge of them. I don't want this matter to attract any unnecessary attention.
Yes, my queen.
We'll take care of it, Your Majesty.
Eldrick, you scoundrel! How dare you appear before me?
What in Helthor's name have these Cretans done now? How dare they try to destroy the ties between our people? High Priestess Valara, I swear, I'll make sure they regret what they've done.
Chief Eldrick, Her Majesty has decided to leave these two in your hands to prevent diplomatic discord. I hope you understand her painstaking efforts. After all, some things shouldn't happen in South Thorin.
Understood. You can rest assured that I will handle everything personally from here.
Rocknobber!
It seems some dwarves don't know their manners, Chief Eldrick, and may need to be taught.
Yes, High Priestess. Once we return, I will ensure she receives a proper lesson. It's getting late. I'll take them up first and offer you my apologies later.
I look forward to hearing from you soon. Farewell.
It ends! You nearly destroyed everything I've worked for with the Assail. You'll pay for that.
You want to kill me? You should have done it before I gathered all my knowledge, Eldrick. Next time you decide to end me, Don't wait around. Do it right, fool.
Why, you?
Oh, wait. There won't be a next time. Let's go, Magister. With the number 2 on it on Eldrick. Keep it safe, Magister. This thing should unlock the mechanism that protects the Eclipsion.
Give it back!
Oh, you can still speak. Well, let me take care of that for you. Finally some peace and quiet. Don't worry, he's not dead. I only hit him with the back end of my hammer. He might not wake up for another 2 days, though. But when he does, he's gonna have a splitting headache. Ha! I'll bring him back to Brimstone Village and explain everything to the people there. You need to go and save Indris first. Yeah, I got it. This is a serious matter. Though the path ahead is uncertain, let's do this. Let's turn this underground world upside down! It's time to show these fungus eaters what the real sky looks like.
The price is still a dram of divine dew. Then that's 2 drams of divine dew. Let me guess. You want to sneak into the royal city again, yes? Look, Toplander, this is not just a matter of clothes, but coincidentally, I just happen to have a set of custom clothing for a nobleman. That noble also told me quite a few interesting details about aristocratic behavior. These clothes are exquisite and made from some of the best materials around. I'm only asking for a dram of divine dew. An absolute steal, if you ask me. Thank you for your patronage. Number 1 rule of business: never pry into a customer's privacy. Besides, someone's already dropped a few hints. But don't ask me who. I don't want to end up face down in an alley somewhere. And I also want to protect that person's privacy. Since our deal is complete, you may leave at your leisure. If you're in need of clothes in the future, remember to come to me. I always give special discounts to old customers.
Even from this distance, I can smell that aristocratic stench on you. Not bad. Great disguise. I got Eldrick's group under control, but everything else is still a mess. I have to take care of things here first, so it's on you to figure out where Indris is. Good luck. I don't know, but your best bet is to ask around. Those uppity nobles might have heard something. If they haven't executed him yet, he's probably rotting away in a dark cell somewhere. He knows too much about Selthorin and the Queen. They'll want to keep him locked up tight. However, it won't be easy to find anything out. We don't have the right connections there. Who? Oh yeah! That's a handsome fella. Why him? Do you think you can trust him? Halthor's beard. You're right. Looks like someone else has been suspicious of the Queen for a while. If that pink-haired himbo really is on our side, then we might as well give it a try. I'm going to try to get everything in Brimstone Village handled as soon as possible. If you have any new information, let me know.
That outfits your courage is not lost on me, by the way. Coming here alone, you face the great risk of arrest. I admire your resolve. Oh, yes. Do you prefer to be called Merlin or Honored Envoy? The disguise is decent, but not perfect. You forgot one thing. Those eyes of yours. They've got too much life in them. Too much fire. Let me guess. You're wondering about Indris's situation, aren't you? He's been through a lot. That much is certain. Fortunately, the man is tough as nails, and his life isn't in immediate danger. I'm giving you this information for free because of your courage. But if you want to learn more, you'll have to offer something in exchange. Secrets have their price, you know. Just tell me, I heard you, Feli, and Indris snuck off to some fun places. What did you see? What did you do? Ah, so that's how it is. Interesting. You've just given me a very important puzzle piece. Due to my station, I cannot take you directly to Indris myself. However, let's say you eavesdropped on one of my conversations and overheard that Indris is being held in Her Majesty's palace. Oh, how careless of me. Also, inform that little friend of yours to stop causing so much trouble. Indris is being held under tight security, so you'd better be fully prepared before you go. It would be a pity if Falara or Théodore brought me news of your death. Your invitation warms my heart, but I have my own plans. Besides, what if you get caught? Who else will come to your rescue but me? Oh, Salthoran. It's high time for this stubborn stone to change. It's not too late yet. You must wait until late at night when the Queen is away and the guards change. I'll be waiting for you at the side gate of the palace. I'll at least make sure you have a way in, even if I won't be joining you. Make sure you're there. I'll see you tonight.
So, any news? I think we can trust him. It's our only option anyway. I'll find a way to meet you. See you tonight.
Ravion, the gods have been acting up. Why can't you restrain your men?
Don't look at me. It's your fault we're in this state.
My fault?
You're the ones that locked up Indris. Of course the gods are a mess.
You're the Imperator, the commander of the gods.
As the Imperator, I don't truly know how things run. It's my subordinates who handle the real work. Now that you're aware of this, leave the guards to their duties. I don't know what those unruly commoners will do once order starts to crumble. To keep things from falling apart, you'd better release Indris sooner rather than later.
That's impossible. He knows too much, and he's already disobeyed Her Majesty.
Yes, of course. He was never going to end up like you, my mother's loyal hound.
You...
Oh, by the way, Valara said she wanted to see you. She's at the Wisteria Hall.
Understood.
Good evening. I'm glad you've come, just as you promised. I'm grateful you've chosen to trust me.
You claim Indris is locked up in the palace. I'm not doubting you, but I never knew prison cells existed in the palace.
My wonderful mother, Her Majesty, has always had a unique aesthetic. Honestly, it wouldn't be strange for her to build anything in the palace. I'm surprised. I thought you already knew. I wouldn't have believed it either, but I was fortunate enough to see her before her body changed. Anyway, Indris is locked in a secret room in the palace. Even I do not know the exact location. I've already moved most of the guards away, and I'll help you distract the rest. Be careful when you search. This is our only chance. Don't make too much noise, or it'll be hard for me to buy you time. Follow me. I've arranged for someone to assist you.
believe you came.
I'm here too. You look terrible. We have to get you out of here. Oh no! I hear guards coming. Magister, help him up. I'll try to find a shortcut.
Laura, we can't let them get away.
I understand your concerns, Lord Vador. All will be well. Indris has rejected the divine dew. Without its nourishment, he will soon be corrupted. At that point, his companions will either finish him off or watch him turn into a monster. Isn't this better than executing him?
But what if...
Should he choose to reconsider his path, he shall return to us and partake of the divine dew. A far more preferable turn of events, wouldn't you agree? He will come to see the wisdom and benevolence of Her Majesty's intentions.
What?
This was Her Majesty's intention.
Understood. I'll order our soldiers to stop the pursuit then.
Transformation stopped? Great! Magister, the Sylvan Tendril helped you stop Indris's transformation. You should use your purification magic on him now.
After you activated your magic, my transformation suddenly stopped. No, wait. It's more like the symptoms of corruption were cured. Is this what you did for Feli on the surface? If I hadn't witnessed it with my own eyes, I would have found it hard to believe. Another example of corruption. So, the Dark Forest also faced such a disaster. It must have been similar to the curse of the Assail. That's why you thought of trying purification magic.
Then again, this corrupted transformation is all because of the Goddess of Earth and River's curse. It's funny. We dwarves were cursed by dragons. You Assail were cursed by a god. Looks like we're all in the same miserable club, huh? I guess I'll have to be nicer to you from now on.
This is no time for jokes. The assailed must know the truth, but my words are bound to pale in comparison before the Queen's authority. And breaking the lies that the assail always held dear will require a more eloquent witness.
We first need to find a way to get the Eclipsion to use the power of Helthor. Otherwise, we'll never be able to awaken the dragon. We already have 2 runestones that can unlock different mechanisms in the temple. Let's go check them out first.
Power may make me more merciful.
But will take a peek.
I must now wager my magic has surpassed.
your turn to take the stage.
Chaos holds no place in my soul.
No need to cheer.
Chaos holds no place in my soul.
No need to cheer.
Let's dance under the starlight. A perfect dance.
Merlin, it wasn't an illusion. There were really Hypogeans residing within the Eclipsion. No wonder they were weaker than the rumored Hypogeans.
Is that why Indra sensed dark energy around it when we last came here?
There's still a bit of tainted magic left on the bow. I'm afraid it won't be so easy to get rid of.
That stone-sucking Eldrick! How the heck did he let Eclipsion get corrupted? It's the holy relic of Helthor!
You can't rule out that the Eclipsion was corrupted long ago. Eldrick might have never known.
Magister, you're good at purification magic. Please help! Thank you! From now on, I'll do whatever you ask of me. The fate of the Eclipsion is in your hands.